YouTube, the fuck it do? It's your boy Tay. I'm back at y'all with another motherfucking video. You hear me? And today we got extreme cheapskates. So yeah, without further ado, man, if you got a blunt, man, spark that shit up, man. You hear me? And enjoy the motherfucking video. Yes, sir.
Barbershop owner Barry Kosar
I gotta be a
lives
black
in
nigga,
Queens,
though. That's
New York,
crazy.
with his fiancee. And although his customers tolerate him cutting both hair and costs, Gabriella does not.
To save on politicians,
Them niggas, hold
I
up.
use,
Them niggas got a
10
lock
pieces,
on
10
the fucking
squares,
on the fucking cabinet, so you know they for real about that shit, bro. Slim said, "Fuck no, you need some squares of tissue, nigga. Come get the motherfucking key, nigga. Fuck it."
a daily
That's
routine.
crazy.
Sometimes Gabriella, she's like, no.
Hold up,
and we
this
get a
nigga
little,
said-
little argument. I use 10 pieces,
10 squares every day?
That's a daily routine. Sometimes Gabriella, she's like, no, and we get a little argument over that, a little petty, but I try to save as much as possible.
That nigga dead ass about
Barry
it, bro.
can
Like,
be so cheap.
bro,
It drives me crazy.
Barry leaves me with 10 pieces of toilet paper. Now, my payback to Barry, I leave him with absolutely nothing. I'll use all of it, just so he can see how it feels when you're stranded on a toilet bowl.
Gabriella is the woman for me because she's not
Bro.
too hard on me. She showed me a good time, and I think we're a perfect couple. If I want a drink, I make my own alcohol.
that's dope. I ain't gonna
One
lie.
night at a bar, if you buy liquor and beers, it can run you up to $50 to $75 to $100 a night. All these ingredients here is now more than like $5. The sugar and the candy, it makes it really sweet and helps you
Wait,
ferment
what?
it. If I go to the liquor store and buy real wine, that'll be about $15 to
what?
$20 or more. So I save a lot
Hold
with
up.
doing this.
What the fuck you just do?
Let it sit, room temperature, and there go the hooch. Hooch.
What?
Barry has significantly trimmed down the $582 the average couple spends on alcohol each year. But it's actual food costs, which can
Bro,
eat
look
up
at the
approximately
house.
12%
Like, look at the
of a
furniture,
person's
boy. This is crazy, bro.
annual income that he finds hard to swallow.
Do we want to go out to eat, or are we going to come back home? Because I know usually you don't like to go out when there's food in the fridge. How about we actually go out and eat?
All right, let's go and eat this.
But
Bro
rather
got the
than going out
Galaxy
to eat,
foams on.
Barry has discovered a way to go out and then eat.
It's gonna be good.
Yo,
Driving
what?
for as little as 15 minutes can heat a car engine to temperatures of approximately 200 degrees, as hot as most stovetops. By cooking simple ingredients on the engine, he saves on home utilities like gas and electricity.
I cook that food on the car engine. Cooking eggs, sweetheart.
What is wrong with this nigga?
You know, I know Barry, and I know how he is, and I don't know why I expected something more than this.
Gabriella hates my cheap ways. But
Bro,
she know that's just
what?
how I
The
am.
nigga
I
just
just
cooked some
love
fucking
saving
eggs on
money.
the
I love being
engine.
cheap.
What
That's
the
just
fuck?
me.
Barry will never change
Bruh.
his cheapskate ways. I don't think he's capable of it.
Damn. I didn't even know that was possible, Holmes. What the fuck?
I like to go
The nigga
spin on
just
my little
cooked
bike
some eggs
to get my
on the
workout on. Getting on it and pedaling, I'm just in that zone, and I get burning. You feel the burn? I'm listening to my tunes.
The nigga
It just
cooked
feels good
eggs
to
on the fucking
exercise,
engine.
and I just love it.
All right, here's your stuff. I see Jenny probably 2 times a week. When Jenny first came, I thought she was in the market to purchase a piece of exercise equipment. Most customers will come in and demo the equipment maybe 2 or 3 times before making a purchase. All right, thanks guys, I appreciate it very
Oh,
much.
she
Good
go
luck
there
this
all the
season.
time.
After 6 or 7 visits, I realized that Jenny wasn't here to demo the equipment.
My habits may be extreme to some people, but I show it off to everybody, whatever
Why
it
not
is.
buy a
It makes me
fucking
happy.
bike? What the fuck?
Bye. Bye. Instead of going to gyms, I just go to these sporting goods stores for about 45 minutes a day.
What?
See it? Going to a gym, paying for a membership. I mean, that's
How
like
is that
$75 a
not-
month. It doesn't cost me a dime to work out in the
They
sporting
gonna
goods
stop
store.
charging your ass.
I've always been really cheap.
Or they gonna make a
It's
rule
just
to
kind
be
of been
like,
something
no,
that
you
I've always
can't
done.
be on the
I
equipment
just
more
get a
than 10
good
minutes or
feeling
some
out
shit
of
like
not
that.
spending a lot of money, but yet still
Unless you
accomplishing
gonna buy that
whatever
bitch.
goal I have. I absolutely hate spending money on things that I can't see the next day if it's gone. On the average, most people, they
I
fill
don't
up
think
their
you can see
tanks
anything if it's gone.
once, twice a week. It can cost $60, $70 to fill up a tank. And then you go home and park your car in the garage and you may not
Okay.
go nowhere. So you just spend
No,
$60
you spend $60
to
to
sit.
have gas for when you're going to leave again. What
Hey,
the fuck?
can I get $3.36 worth of gas?
You sure can.
When it comes to gas, gas is kind of like makeup. You know, less is more. When you buy less, you use less, and you save more. When I get gas, I only get a gallon at a time. 1 gallon of gas, 1 gallon a day, saves me money.
It
Straight
fucks
to
your
where I
tank
go.
up too. Fuck your
Stephanie's
gas pump
job
up.
as a flight attendant keeps her traveling for 20 days a month. But when
Shorty
she's not
kinda
up in the
thick,
air,
ain't it?
her
Relax,
home is in Dallas, Texas.
My mother used to say, make sure you turn out the light before you leave the room. And of course, nobody
When
pays
I get
attention
older,
to
I
that
hold
until
my- I
I
hold
started
my-
paying
my
the
lady
bill.
that
Before I
yeah.
leave, I turn off all the electricity at the
Oh,
circuit
and
breakers.
shit, yeah.
Even though I'm not using
Fuck,
my
time
appliances,
out.
they're still sucking up electricity.
Standby power can draw as much as 250
Man, she
watts a
got
day
mad,
from
man.
major appliances. By cutting the electricity to everything but the refrigerator,
But
Stephanie saves an average of $30 a
Damn,
month
she a
on her
cheapskate
electric
too,
bill.
When the passengers leave the plane, I go through and check for a meal that's left by a pilot or a passenger.
Damn.
There's really neat stuff here, like ravioli, pasta primavera.
Stephanie's idea of fine dining is bringing home what the airline's leftover. We open up a refrigerator and it looks like a deli.
The food is perishable items. They're gonna throw it away
That
if I
ain't-
don't take it home and eat it.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That
saving
ain't really
myself
bad
about
though. Like
$15
she,
on every
you know what I'm saying?
meal.
She work on a plane. She
I'm
do,
not sure if you've heard, but
Yeah,
Disney's
I guess,
offering
I
the
don't
Disney
know.
Bundle, which gives you access to Disney Plus, ESPN
but
Plus,
the
and
10
Apps for
pieces of
Hulu, all for
pieces
just
of fucking
$13.99 a month.
10
How crazy-
squares of tissue. That's just some extreme
In
shit.
first class, they serve mixed nuts. In main cabin, they serve the regular nuts. Now, if they're unopened, you're not allowed to take them. But of course, if they're open, I bag
Wait,
them up.
they're open?
I bring them home. A jar of mixed nuts is about $8. I don't have to pay for them. They're good for snacking, and they're really good for protein.
Hold up, cuz.
That's nasty. I don't know what to tell
Oh,
you.
they're open, bro.
They're still good. They didn't touch them. If they were gonna touch them, they probably would have eaten them.
Whether they're stale or good, she will continue to eat them until they're all gone.
The covers that go on the airline pillows are thrown away at the end of the day. Most flight attendants don't want those dirty pillows, but I found good use for them.
What the fuck is that?
Before I do anything, I make sure that I boil them down. By boiling the pillow covers, you're basically sanitizing them, getting rid of any germs or lice or anything that passengers might have left behind. These are the ones that have already dried. What I do with them is I cut them into little triangles.
Well, I mean, she cleaning them
They
bitches
make,
up.
voila, the
what
perfect
the
coffee
fuck?
filter.
Every good deal is not a good deal. The airline throw them away. They throw them away for a reason.
These pillowcase coffee filters save Stephanie about $6
You
a
doing
year,
that for $6?
and she's able to save even more with the pillows themselves.
What I've determined is to make the perfect fluffy pillow, you need 4 little airline pillows.
Stephanie has what I thought from a distance looks like a nice blanket. Until closer investigation, it's a bunch of little airline blankets or something she took
What
and she
the
sewed them
fuck?
together.
There's 4 gray airline blankets on the top, and then there are 4 red ones on the bottom, so it's reversible.
I'm not sleeping on that. I don't think it's a good idea because other people have been on those blankets. You don't know what they've been doing on them.
And
that's
on
crazy.
the inside, I made my comforter filling with airline pillows.
I tolerate Stephanie being tight, being cheap, being frugal because I love her.
Damn. That's extreme, no.
Hey, welcome back. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
Let me get back in.
Sometimes The tenants in this building will drop stuff, and it's, you know, kind of good to double check. You never know what you're gonna get. Got a nickel, got a quarter.
That nigga looking for shit to find.
As a doorman concierge in New York City, I have the key to the city.
Damn, what the, he ain't gonna return this shit.
Being a doorman, it's freebie land, like 100%. I've never approached a tenant to ask for anything. It's just my charm.
I've given RJ mostly clothes, pants, some running sneakers.
Okay. All right, now I look like Derek on the weekends. You know, it is what they say. One man's trash is another's treasure. The average rent to live in Manhattan is around $3,900. But I managed to live rent-free in New York for the past 2 years.
Hey, that shit don't look that bad, though.
I'm not homeless. I have a lot of homes. Right now, I'm staying rent-free at a beautiful home in the Upper West Side. Instead of renting or subletting or whatever these other people do, I've managed to live rent-free, like from place to place, babysit, dog sit, plant sit. I sit for everybody. I do not sublet,
that type nigga.
I know-let.
The average American moves twice a decade. RJ typically house sits in over 50 places each year. And after 3 months in this loft, today is moving day.
3 months?
For me to survive in New York City, all I need is my base. It happens to be on wheels, it's my foundation, and it's my mobile cart. I use this cart to kind of go from place to place to place, you know, when I'm house sitting or cat sitting or plant sitting. I just kind of have this with me, and all my stuff's in here. All the gear, clothing, and stuff for work are gonna be over here. And then have like my photos, just so I could kind of make everywhere that I'm at feel like home for a little bit. If I'm not supposed to use a kitchen, in my mobile contraption, I've got it all taken care of. Everything on this cart goes with me everywhere.
What if somebody steals some of that shit like that, bro?
When you try to push the mobile cart around New York City, that's not fun, that's not easy. I get every look in the world. Cars honk at me all the time. I've had my altercation with a cab or two, but I keep it moving.
Hey, RJ.
I've been to places that I don't even think are on the map.
Really quick, the brief rundown.
Okay.
This is the rabbit. His name is Sir Winston.
Winston, okay.
This is crazy.
So houseplant's pretty easy, just water as you see needed. Mail would go here. I prefer to have somebody stay in my house whenever I leave town, in case an emergency happens, someone breaks in, there's a small fire, or something
And you
like
got
that. Then there's somebody
random
on site who can
motherfuckers
take care
house
of
sitting
it.
your shit.
Your house is in good hands. Don't even worry about it.
Thank you, RJ.
Bye.
Bye.
The rules of being a no-let, very, very simple. If you move it, you put it back. If you mess it up, you clean it up. Just have some respect. My no-let lifestyle affects the personal and social aspects of who I am, like, tremendously. I mean, I don't even have a permanent place to live. That's the sacrifice that doesn't allow me to say, hey, everybody, let's come to RJ's place. You know, let's have a nice dinner party or whatever. There's certain bonds that I maybe won't have with other people because I don't live the same life they do. Okay, silly rabbit, here we go. Okay, baby.
Alright, y'all, man. That's the fucking video, man. And that was a weird one. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man. If y'all like shit like that, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. More to come, man. You hear me? Let's get it.